The Ming Dynasty was located in the red area now on the screen. The Ming Dynasty was established in 1368 AD after it overthrew the Mongol rule. The Mongols were a part of the nomadic tribal groups that existed in Central Asia starting in 700 BC. This particular tribal group had slowly moved across Asia, Russia, and into Eastern Europe for over 1,000 years. The Mongols were not a significant people until about the 13th century AD. Kublai Khan took control of all of China in 1279 AD. After he died, the empire grew weaker and other Mongolian tribes didn't think of the Chinese Mongols as a true Mongolian tribe. Zhu Wanzai, a farmer, effectively expelled the Mongols from China by 1386 AD. He started a group called the Red Turbans who went underground and then massacred the Mongol leaders. During the Ming Dynasty, many advancements were made to better the human civilization. One of the biggest achievements of the Ming Dynasty was the building of the Great Wall of China. The restoration of the Grand Canal was also a major achievement of this time. A wide range of machinery and equipment were invented during this era. The Huchang gun was created due to major advancements in military science. Trade with other nations flourished during the Ming Dynasty. Therefore, Ming Dynasty achievements made China a major cultural and political power. Neo-Confucianism is the name that is now commonly applied to the rebirth of the various strands of Confucian philosophy and political culture. It is a movement in religious philosophy derived from Confucianism in China around 1000 AD, in response to the ideas of Taoism and Buddhism. From 1405 until 1433 AD, the Chinese imperial eunuch Zheng He led 7 ocean expeditions for the Ming Emperor that are unmatched in world history. These missions were astonishing as much for their distance as for their size. During the first ones, Zheng He traveled all the way from China to Southeast Asia, and then on to India all the way to major trading sites on India's southwest coast. In his 4th voyage, he traveled to the Persian Gulf. But for the last 3 voyages, Zheng went even further, all the way to the east coast of Africa. The most impressive thing about these voyages was that they were done with hundreds of huge ships and tens of thousands of sailors and other passengers. Over 60 of the 317 ships on the first voyage were enormous treasure ships, sailing vessels over 400 feet long, 160 feet wide, with several stories, 9 masts, and 12 sails. Because of all this travel, trade with other nations flourished during the Ming Dynasty. On April 24, 1644, the Ming Dynasty finally fell to its feet. The last Ming emperor hung himself from a tree at the imperial garden outside of the Forbidden City. Because of this act, all of what was left of the Ming Dynasty was forced to fall on its feet.